Council, can we proceed?
Yes, good afternoon. Thank you very much, Honorable Chairperson. Good afternoon, Honorable Commissioners. Mr. Siliba.
Yes, sir.
So I will show you your cash book.
Okay.
And specifically your entries for August 2022
August 2022.
and September 2022. So we'll start with August 2022. Do you understand that?
Okay.
So for August 2022,
Yeah.
how much did you collect?
August 2022.
Yes. The page you are shown is August 2022. Is that correct? Is it correct that the page you are shown is August 2022? The collection for August 2022.
Yeah. Yes.
Is that correct, sir? What do I? The page you were shown with the receipt is August 2022.
Yes.
How much is the amount that you have collected?
83,200.
That would be for the entire August 2022, sorry.
Yes, that is what is there.
That is what is there. And then you were given a receipt by the area council.
Yes.
What does the receipt say? Received from
Momodu Sediba.
Mamoudou Sedeba. And what is the amount?
83,200.
Will this be, so they give you a receipt evidencing the amount of money you have collected
Yes.
and which you have accounted for?
Which?
Which you have accounted for to them?
Yes.
Did you pay that in cash or bank account?
As usual.
What is the usual?
Some in papers, some in this thing.
Okay. So how much was paid?
How much was?
Was deposited to the bank?
No, I couldn't recall that.
Would that be the trust bank in 2022?
2020, yes. That's
Is it the number two, the account, is second account, like you have said?
Normally we pay at 02.
What?
Sometimes we are directed to pay 01, sometimes we are directed to pay 02.
So
Because-
go ahead, sir.
Because like if I make collections, I would inform the CEO that I have made collections.
You will?
I will inform him that I have made a collection of such amount.
Yes.
So he will direct me either go to 02 or 01.
Did you deposit those monies? Because you were given a receipt of that amount.
Yes.
So it's either you have given them cash or you have deposited the money.
This is what I'm explaining.
What is that?
That is I would pay both in this thing, like if payments are directed to us, because normally they direct payments to us.
Yes.
So when we are doing that payments, they give you documents
Yes.
that warrant you to pay that. Like fuel, you can pay fuel. So, or you buy any other thing that the council may need. So in that aspect, you have to take that paper and keep it with you. By the time you are going for submission, you have to go with that.
No, but again, if you have evidence of those things, then you can show us. If any monies were spent on fuel or other expenses, can you tell us whether that is the case? Because as far as we are concerned, in August 2022, the amount you have said to have received is $83,200.
Yes.
But that does not reflect any accounts.
This is what I'm explaining.
It is
to you.
not in the account. You did not deposit any of those monies in the account.
Okay.
No, I'm telling you. If you made any deposit, you can tell me. Do you follow?
Yes, I follow.
Yes. So there was no deposit in August.
In the account?
Yes.
Okay.
Or you don't agree with me?
No, of course. Why
So
not?
now, what did you do with the money?
What I do with the money?
Yes.
The money is paid.
Where?
As I told you, we are normally directed to make payments.
No, but you have to give me the evidence.
The evidence is that
they had asked. You said you do not give them cash.
no, I don't give them
Even
cash.
though all your statements you have admitted giving them cash.
No, I don't give them
But
cash.
that now, if you have not given them cash, then you should tell us how those monies were spent.
Payments were directed to me.
Which payments?
Payments of fuels.
Yes. How much for August?
No, I don't record that.
No, but Seriba, you will have to tell us. If you have not deposited this money, you must tell us where the money has gone to,
The money
how it was spent.
It has gone to the council because the receipt is already here.
No, this
indicating
receipt, as you have said, that you did not pay them cash.
No, I don't pay them cash.
Your evidence was you don't give them money, you deposit the collections to the bank.
Also, the payments are directed to me.
And some payments you will be asked to buy cash or fuel.
Yeah.
Now, was this entire $83,000 being spent on fuel and cash power and other things?
It could be.
We don't operate with it could be. The operation here is not whether it can be or it cannot be.
As you rightly said that there is no deposit in August.
Yes.
That must be the case.
No. The idea is you tell us what is the actual case.
That the payments are directed to me, and those are the one that I did. So
What payments did you do in August with the $83,000?
definitely, I cannot tell you that.
In September?
Right now.
Move to
Because
September.
Why?
Yes.
Excuse me. Why? Because those documents are taken to finance
Yes.
when we are submitting.
Yes.
So
Then
like
it means you have given them money.
Even with documents,
No, but you don't have the documents.
I don't have the documents.
Exactly.
Yeah, I don't have them.
So which means
It is with them.
No, it is with you.
I mean, the documents are with them.
They don't exist. Now turn to September.
Okay.
Yeah, before
Yes.
you proceed, Mr. Sediba,
Yes.
if I can recollect, you said some few minutes ago that you note what you are asked to expend the money on for the purposes of reconciliation. Is that what you said?
What?
You said
Okay.
when you are asked to expend the money that you have collected,
Yes.
you note it so that, let me just finish. If I am wrong, you can correct
Okay.
my
Go
understanding
on,
of what you have
go on.
said. I have heard you said that you are sometimes directed to buy fuel or to pay for cash power. But when you do that, you note it. You note that I have been instructed to buy fuel or cash power for your own record. Is that what you said?
No.
You did not say so.
No.
Okay,
Like
what-
if I am asked to buy fuel,
Yes,
I'll go to the fuel station and pay money.
yes,
Then they will give me receipt.
yes,
So those are the documents. When I am retiring,
yes.
I'll go with them, because if I write only to write without the signature of the authority, he may deny it. So the only thing that we do is, like if we said go to the station and pay this, when I go to the station, if I pay it, they will give me the receipt. Then those are the receipts I accumulate. At the end of the day, I'll go to the office for submission.
But Mr. Sedekan, did you at any point in time reflect on the fact that those receipts you take, do you photocopy, before I come to my question,
No,
do you
no,
photocopy them?
no.
So now,
no.
at any point in time, did it occur to you that somebody can decide to lose the receipts and say that you did not buy the fuel, you did not present any receipt?
No, I'll be in
You did not, eh?
I'll be in control of those receipts until I go for submission.
Okay.
Yes.
So when you do submission, they give you a global receipt.
They give me a global receipt.
So now you are telling us that when you receive the incomes,
Yes.
you don't bank them immediately.
I have to inform them.
That is what I'm saying. I said from the transactions and from the cash book,
Okay.
from the auditor's notes
Yes.
in your cash book, it is reflective of what you are saying, that when you receive this money, you understand, you don't hand it over to council until such a time, you understand, that you've gotten some amount, then you go to the council to submit. Is that the case?
Yeah, but I don't normally go there with cash.
You don't go with cash.
Yeah, no, I don't go
So
with cash.
everything that has been audited in the cash book,
Yes.
it's receipts that you took to the council,
Yeah.
because there is no evidence that the council has deposited money in the account
Okay.
to show that this is the revenue you collected from the center.
That could be.
So everything that has been reflected in the cash book is receipts that you took to the director of finance.
Yeah. Not in the form of cash.
That is what I'm saying. I said everything you took to the director of finance
Yeah.
is in the form of receipts,
Receipts.
and not cash.
Not cash.
All right.
So in September 2022, how much did you collect? And
September.
yes, just turn to the next place.
$185,900.
What did you do with the money? Did you deposit the money?
It could be. I don't know.
In September, you did not deposit any money.
In September.
Yes, 2022.
Okay.
Let me show you. The second account that you said you used to deposit monies. Can you tell us whether you have made any deposit in September?
No, I did not see my name there.
Your name is not there.
No.
This will be. Do you think that you have also you perhaps may have made deposit to the first account? I can show you as well.
Okay, show me that also.
Do you think you may have made some deposit there?
Anyway, until I see it.
Yes, yes, yes. That will be the first account, statement of account, Trust Bank. So please look and see and tell us whether you have seen any transactions you have done with at the bank regarding your collection. Is there any?
No, I don't see any.
Mr. Sediba,
Yes?
now can you hand us the bank accounts?
The bank account.
The bank statements, yes, since you said you have not seen it. So if you have not seen it, then where would you have possibly deposited the money? You know, I had told you, the auditor said you do not deposit these monies in the accounts for the most part of it.
Okay.
Are you following?
Yes, I'm following.
And you said that is not correct because you used to deposit money to the account. But in September you have $180 something thousand being collected.
Yes, 185.
85,000 collected. But there is no evidence of it being deposited into the area council's accounts.
Okay.
Do you follow?
Yes, I follow.
Why is that the case?
I follow.
Why is that the case?
It must have been instructed, it must have been all on instructions, like I told you earlier.
All of it?
It could be, yeah.
No, we don't want to hear it could be. Tell us what was the actual.
That is the case.
So now tell us now what was the instruction?
Instruction.
Yes, what was the instruction what were you told to do with the money?
The money.
Yes.
They used to instruct me in many ways, like
Who?
The CEO
Will tell you what?
would tell you buy this thing, buy this thing,
Yes.
buy cash power,
Right.
buy fuel. So those are the things.
Now,
because that's
the
why we are-
185, what have you spent it on?
What?
The $185,000, what have you spent it on?
This is what I'm explaining.
What? No, I want now to be specific. I agree with you, they will give you instructions to spend the money on some things, but what have you spent the money on?
Anyway, I cannot tell you exactly.
You don't know.
I don't know.
Let me now tell you
I don't
what was operating. See, the auditor said you have duplicates of the receipts.
Duplicate of the receipts.
Yes. Let me read for you word for word what the auditor said,
Okay.
so that you may react to it. Do you understand that?
Okay.
Says that the cash book and GTRs for the period January 2019 to August 2021 was not presented for audit inspection. When you were called, you never presented this cash book. But then, review of the 1st September 2021 to 20th November 2022 cash book and their GTRs, this particular cash book, and their GTR receipts, you know the receipts that you are now reading, that you are saying that the area council they gave you.
Yes.
Revealed that the serial numbers 00001
Okay.
to 00100 and 00151 to 00200 representing 3 books were each duplicated.
Okay.
We questioned the manager responsible, that's you,
Okay.
for the use of the book, but he could not provide explanation for the anomaly.
Okay.
The GTR serials in the table below, numbering 9 books, were posted in the cash book.
Okay.
So now, these serial numbers that you duplicate,
No, I don't duplicate.
so who duplicated it then?
It was given to me like that. I
Who
didn't
duplicated
duplicate.
it? No, duplicate means you have 2 of the same product.
That's what I'm saying.
The accusation is you.
No, if at all I'm the one who duplicated it, I would not have entered it in my cash book.
No, but this G receipt and the cash book, they never feature anywhere in the bank accounts.
But the receipt that is given to me does not belong to me.
But they said it's a duplicate.
No, I mean the receipt, the
Same.
council's receipt.
Yes.
If duplication should be there, it must be the director of finance. But for me, honest to Muhammad, I don't duplicate.
That's okay. I have
don't
no
do
problem with that.
I don't do that.
And I have no problem with that.
Yeah.
But my problem now is you cannot tell us where this money is going to.
Yeah, the money, anyway, the proof is the GTR that is given to me. Because, like, for instance, I'm very sorry. If I am the one who used the money,
Yes.
I would have problem with the administration.
Of course,
They
naturally.
will not give me this.
Naturally. But if you all do it together, you will not have any problem as well.
Honest to Muhammad, I'm not doing it with them.
But now tell us how the monies were being spent. If they were requesting monies from you, tell us. Otherwise, you yourself will have to be responsible for the money.
They were not requesting cash money from me. They were directing me to do things.
In
to buy-
September, you made or you collected $185,000,
Yes.
and in September you didn't do any banking transaction. For the entire amount, you spent it on what?
On council's business. On
Like
council's-
what? Just tell us, give us.
This is what I explained to you.
No, but I don't have evidence of it.
The evidence I cannot get it because that's what I used to present for submission. So they use those documents to make vouchers and other things.
You know,
Honestly.
in 2020,
Okay.
you have serial number 00001 to 00050 duplicated and not in the cash book as well.
Not in the cash book.
Yes, and also duplicated. In 2020, there was no cash book.
There was no cash book.
Exactly, but in there saying you duplicated the receipts. I said not you, but then there was a duplication of the receipt.
That is possible. Because I'm giving the receipts. When I use them, I exhaust, I take it back. So like when the auditors arrive, the director of finance was reluctant to produce all the receipt books because those who were not registered, we are not all produced. Even those who are entered in this cash book, we are not produced. That's why my cash collection in those days went up to 600,000 plus when the auditors claimed 300 plus thousand. This was why he did not produce all, because when he produced all, I would have entered all of them and take it to audit. But what auditors have seen, that's what they have written in their claim. That amounts to 300.
Mr. Sediba,
Yes.
did the council not give you guys memos asking you the revenues you collect for and on behalf of council?
Yeah.
You are supposed to deposit it direct to your accounts.
The councillors.
You, the
no,
council, did they not inform you or give you memo to that effect?
If anybody inform me of that, I will never do anything like this.
Now, look at your cash book.
Yes.
You said you were not given a cash book
At first.
for 2020.
2020.
But you made entries in this cash book that you have given us.
Yes.
Transactions for 2020.
Yes. 2020. 20. Yeah.
2020.
Yes.
Wait, just wait.
Okay.
You've made entries in that book
Yes.
for transactions in 2020.
Yes.
Now my question is, you only selectively entered transactions for 2020 from 16th of December. Can you go back there and check and reconfirm what I'm saying?
Okay. Yes, I understand what you are saying.
Yes, now confirm. The transactions for 2020,
Yeah.
you only started entry
Yes.
from the 16th of December
Yes.
to the end of December,
Yes.
right?
Yes.
Now, what I want to know, where did you capture the transaction from January 2020
Okay.
to that December
Okay.
of incomes that you were receiving?
Okay.
Yes.
Thank you. This is what I explained this before.
Yes.
I told you there was no receipt, there was no cash book
Yes.
in those days.
Yes.
In 2020.
Yes.
But if you see, I enter all these things for transactions for 2020. When the auditors came, their preliminary report revealed that there were unposted receipt books. Those were the first book I was using, the first books that I was using. So they were not posted. So when the report revealed that, then after when they are gone, we went to director's office to search for receipt books. You see?
Yes.
So those receipt books we gathered in 2020, those are the ones I entered, but they are not all seen. The others are not seen. That's why you have a receipt of about 623,000 at the back of this. Because then I was not using the books. When I go for submission, they used to give me only receipts, then I keep it with myself. I even snap it. Because these are the receipts they give me, then there was no this thing. So after the preliminary report by the auditors, that is the time I entered those receipt books, because then I did not have those receipt books. I think you understand.
But were you not the one that were given the unofficial GTRs?
Those are, yeah, it's unofficial.
From
All the
2020?
receipts, yeah.
From 2020?
Yeah, from 2020 up to 2020.
So you were not able to see those unofficial GTRs?
Yes, because
from January to this 16th of December.
Yes, because I used to return it to the director of finance.
Just take it easy. I just want to be clear so that,
Okay, sorry.
because there is a gap.
Yeah.
So we need to account for the gap.
I understand.
And we need to ask the question so
I
that
know.
when your bosses come here and sit down,
Yeah.
we ask them to bring the receipt books,
Thank you.
right?
Okay.
So from January to December 15, 2020,
Okay.
you searched for it at the Director of Finance office and you did not see anything.
Yeah, because
So
he
you did not, so the books you saw started from 16th of December 2020.
Yeah.
That is what you saw. And that is what you recorded in this cash book.
Yeah.
All right. Thank you. Council, you may proceed.
We also have, what is happening, sir? You're tired?
No, I can't.
You are frustrated? Sorry, we will just discuss these issues and then we will be done.
No problem.
On the first statement, 16th of October 2023, the second page, the fourth paragraph, you said on the issue of unaccounted revenue amounting to, no, after that, yes, amounting to $318,300 queried by the auditors. Do you recall that?
Yes.
You said, I can confirm submitting a total revenue of $211,400 to the finance manager, CD Sane, and I was issued a receipt to that effect. Similarly, the balance of $160,900 was partly spent on some council commitments on the authority of the CEO, CD2, and other monies were deposited into the council's account. However, I remember the auditor's query that collectors cannot spend cash collection on council's expenses, and I was later issued an official receipt by the finance manager, CD Sane.
Yes.
What, is that correct?
To CD Sane?
No, did you give monies to the CEO
No, I don't.
or the finance manager?
They instructed me only to buy things, but
Louder, please. Go ahead.
I don't give them money in
So what
cash.
happened? Yes.
No, I go for submission. You know, CD Sane is the finance manager.
Yeah.
He is there acting on behalf of the director of finance,
Right.
because he authorized him.
Right.
So that's why when we go there for submission, he would direct us to go to CD Sane.
Right.
Then CD would take our books
Right.
and our commitments,
Yes.
like the documents that the council authorized, instructed us to buy.
Yes.
So CD would check the book, then he would tell us, go later, I will draw the receipt.
Yes.
This is why even some of the transactions, if you look at them in the cash book,
Right.
the time it was done and the time when they draw the receipt, it takes big time. It takes time sometimes.
Did
So
you-
because sometimes you will leave your book there, it will be there for about 2 weeks, they don't draw your receipt. So these are the issues.
Did you make any deposit with respect to these amounts? November 2022?
November
2022.
2022. I think November 2022 then, November 2020.
Because 2nd October 2022 is when all the way to 13th November 2022 is when you collected $211,400. $211,400.
Okay, $211,400. Good. That was the amount of money I told you that the auditors found on CD's desk.
On
the finance manager's desk. When they came, they found the transactions on finance manager's desk.
Yes.
So they said that they are not going to take that.
Yes.
You know? So
Now,
even
let's
the
just focus
CEO
on-
appealed to them that they should take it because it's council transaction. They said that no, because it should be paid to the bank after it is withdrawn. Then this was what I was telling.
Did you pay this to the bank?
I cannot remember.
No. If you are saying they found it on the finance director's desk, then
Yes.
then it means it was not paid to the bank.
Yeah, it could be.
No, I want to understand.
Huh?
I want to understand what was the situation.
Yeah, it's possible even whereas it is going to be one sleep or
You are the manager of the facility.
Yeah.
So tell us exactly what happened and not is possible. There is no possibility regarding financial transactions.
Okay.
You have to have accurate, factual narration of what happened.
Okay.
Did you deposit the money?
November 2020.
Yeah, October, November. Did you deposit the money?
Anyway, I cannot remember exactly.
You cannot recall.
No.
Did you spend? Were you instructed to spend any money on council's activities?
Yeah, that's always.
On what kind of activities?
So many activities, even so many activities. Cash
Like?
power,
What?
cash power,
You
fuel, or even claims are directed to us.
Claims like?
Like claims, individual claims.
They will ask you to pay those people.
Yeah, it is going to be approved first, then you give it to me.
But you will have receipts of all of these things.
Huh?
You must have evidence of all of these requests or transactions.
Definitely. The evidence is that when we are done with the submission, the evidence is the receipt.
How will anyone believe you then?
The receipts that is thrown at the office, that is our evidence.
How will anyone believe you? You run a facility and you hardly deposit money to the accounts. Hardly. You sit here and you tell me you don't give money to anyone, you deposit all these monies. But you don't deposit the monies. Most of these monies, they don't reach the bank. Is that not true? Is that not a fact?
Most of them.
Most of them don't reach the bank.
Yeah, that's the truth.
Exactly.
That's the truth.
And you have been running this facility since 2020.
I have?
Been managing the facility.
Yes.
And most of these financial transactions, they don't reach the bank. Most of them.
From 2020.
From 2020.
But many was.
So from when?
From 2020.
I'm asking you now. You have already accepted everything I show you. Yeah. There's no evidence of the transactions.
But I think that is only 2 months.
Only?
I think you are telling me about October and.
You want us to try go to September or July. Pick anyone.
Any month.
No, it's with you.
No, any month now you pick.
No, you just pick anyone. Any month.
From 2022 up.
Yes.
From 2020 to 2022. Any month that you choose. Different.
July 2022.
Acha, July.
It's with you. The cash book is with you. Tell us how much you have collected in July 2022.
Very sad. $146,500. 6,500.
In July.
Yes.
Yes. So in July, this is the second statement. Let me show you how much you have deposited. How much?
July 2022.
Yes.
July 2020.
And that will be the first trust bank statement of account. Did you make any transactions in July 2022?
But there is only one transaction in July.
Exactly. And that was not you.
No, that was
Louder, please. That was not you?
that was e-banking service.
That was not you. There was no transaction as far as you're concerned in July. Done by by Sidikan. Sidiba.
Not by me.
Is that correct, sir?
Yes.
Good. Look at the other one.
Okay.
Any transaction in July?
Wait, let me look at it. July. No, I don't see any transactions.
So now you were challenging me to a contest.
No,
Pick any month.
I'm not challenging.
Pick any month. I had told you for all these months you don't do banking transactions. Do you now agree?
All the months.
Most of it.
Okay, I agree.
You now agree most of it.
Yes.
That's it.
Yeah.
But what we want to understand, the Seriba,
Yes.
is how were you spending this money?
This is what I was.
Because here you are telling us that you used to give spend on council's activities.
Yeah.
But all this money is hundreds of thousands of dollars, is no evidence of it.
The issue is the evidence are.
Microphone, please.
Okay.
Go ahead.
The evidence are the receipts that are given to us.
Yes.
At the end of the day. Because they authorize us to be spending.
The receipt only shows
That
you have made payment
yeah.
to them.
Yes.
But it did not explain how the payment was made. Whether it was made through spending it on cash power or on fuel or other things, or paint or transportation. It just says, if anyone is to go by the literal interpretation, it means you have paid in cash, which you said that was not the case. So if you have made expenditure, would you not record these things?
Okay.
Do you record?
No, I don't record. I don't record.
You don't record them.
Like if I spend.
If they had asked you to buy paint, let's say 10 buckets or so, won't you record it?
No, I would just go and buy it and keep the receipt.
And where are the receipts for this payment? This in
The
July.
receipts are submitted.
You don't have copies of the receipts.
No, I don't copy them. Definitely.
Seriba, you are very interesting. Really?
So sorry.
No, you're interesting because you don't have evidence of how you spend this money. It did not reflect in the accounts, for the most part, as the account, the audit report highlighted, and you can't tell us how
It was.
what the instruction were and what you spend it on. So how can the commissioners believe that you genuinely spend these monies? And then it has been found that there are duplicates of these receipts. I had told you, it's not a reply.
No. As I told you earlier, the duplicate receipts. If I am the one who did that, I would not have recorded them. I will not do that. They are given the way they are given to me. That's the way I treat them.
Now, have you ever paid monies in cash through the cash receiver at the area council?
Cash receiver.
Yeah.
Who is that? The director of finance.
The cash receiving officer. Anyone that is tasked with the responsibility of receiving cash at the area council. Were you at any time paying cash to them instead of going to the bank to deposit?
I was not paying cash to them.
Okay, that's fine. The auditor found on
Sorry.
page 15.
Okay.
Let me just ask this question. For the supersonic account,
Okay.
who opened the account?
It must be the CEO and the director of finance because they are the one who are the signatories.
Yes. Have you ever withdrawn money from that account in your
Aye.
personal name?
Aye.
Yes.
It's possible,
Now, when was
but
this
that
account?
cannot. That cannot be done without the authority of the CEO and the director of finance.
Okay.
Yeah.
Now, you said this account was closed. When was it closed?
CD is the one who closed it.
He closed his
CD2,
account,
yes.
and he told you it was closed.
Anyway, that's what he said.
When did he tell you that this account was closed? You cannot deposit
Because
any money.
he has somehow confrontation with the councillors about it.
Can you recall when this account? Did you know actually when it was opened? Did you recall the date when it was opened?
No, I don't recall that.
But you recall the day when it was closed.
No, I don't recall the day also.
When did he tell you that the account is closed?
Anyway, the day he told me that now you will be paying your monies to Trust Bank instead of Supersonic.
When was that?
Somehow, I think it's 2020, in 2021.
In 2021.
Yes.
So when last did you deposit in the supersonic account?
I cannot recall that, ma.
Can it be in September 2021?
It could be.
It could be.
2021 September.
So you stopped depositing in the supersonic accounts
Yes.
around that time?
I believe it must be around that time.
But would you be surprised if you are told that this account was never closed? It's functional.
I'll be surprised because I was told that now the council is operating on 2 accounts, that is O1 and O2 at the Trust Bank. Because they had a problem with the CEO has a problem with the councillors about that. It was a bitter agreement, disagreement.
Council, can you give him the supersonic account to check? Take a look at this and tell us when is the last transaction in this account. Mr. Balo, give him my copy. No, give him. Check the last page. And please tell us, read it loud, what is the last date the transaction was made in that account?
It was Thursday, 31st August 2023.
So it is true that this account was never closed when you were told that the account was closed?
Yeah.
Thank you. Give me the paper. Council, you may proceed.
He was asking whether you made any cash payments to any individual, it could be the finance director or anyone responsible for collecting cash at the area council. You said no? You've never at any given point in time given cash to anyone?
No.
So I was going to read to you the findings of the auditor.
Okay.
Says on page 15
Okay.
that our further review of the cash book revealed unconfirmed deposits of $1,030,050 of collections paid to the cash receiving officer of the council and receipts issued to the collector. Details are below. To the 1st January 2022 to 27th of February 2022, you, Momodu Sidiba, your cash book indicates you have $211,200.
Yes.
This was, as we have seen, it was not in the accounts, in the bank accounts.
Okay.
Do you follow?
Yes, I follow.
You had said the monies you were asked by the CEO to spend it on council's errand or activities.
Yes.
And there is no evidence of that.
Okay.
Do you understand?
Yes, I understand.
The auditors are saying that you had said you had paid this to the cash receiving officer.
Yes.
But now you are changing the story
I have paid it.
to the cash receiving officer.
Cash receiving officer, no. I did not say that.
4th March 2022 to 24th April 2022, $172,950 is what you have collected.
That's also here.
It's also where?
Here, there.
Yeah, that's.
The receipts you are calling, they are all here.
I understand that.
They are all here.
But they are saying that all these monies cannot be accounted for.
Anyway, if they are not posted in the cash book, then it's a problem.
No, if they don't reflect in the bank account, it's a problem as well.
Yeah.
That is the main problem.
Yeah.
It's not in the bank account. And you said to the auditors, you have given it, you have paid it in cash. That was your statement. You see, your statement to the, listen, your statement to the auditors is consistent with your statement to the investigators.
That I have paid cash.
Yes.
To the.
But yes, that is your statement here. We have read to you several times.